Original equipment manufacturer out of Japan. It was created in 1974, and today they count 43 locations in over 26 countries. So no matter where you are in the world, you can start this business. The Enagic compensation plan has been patented globally, which means nobody else can copy it. It is one of the most profitable compensation plans of the last century. Let's look for a second at a traditional marketing structure. In this example, we'll use the smartphone. To produce a smartphone, it usually costs $30 to $60, maybe $90 to make one phone. When we actually buy, our final price is $1,500, $1,700, sometimes even $2,000. Why that happens? Because when they produce the product, the manufacturer, in order for them to get it to the consumer, the product has to go through multiple steps. Manufacturer reps, sales reps, wholesales, retail, advertising, salaries, all the costs that a company has to get the product out of the consumer. So Enagic was able to create a system that cuts out all these costs, and the product directly go from the manufacturer directly to the consumer. They don't have to pay the advertising fee up front, and they only release the marketing commission after the product is sold. So basically the company produces every single piece that makes this machine. They assemble the pieces, and then we do the advertising for them through webinar, live presentation, we share the product, we do online. In any way we can do this advertising, and only after the product is sold, Enagic releases the commission. This allows the company to only produce products based on the demand, to have zero debt, and to pay a really high marketing commission. In a traditional multi-level company with a low ticket item, usually you have to purchase products every single month, you need to keep a certain volume to keep the ranks. And in order for you to make a decent amount of money, you have to sell a lot of products, because those are low ticket products and the commission is very low. So you have to sell thousands and thousands of products to even earn a decent amount of commission. With Enagic, we have a high ticket product with a very high commission. You don't have to qualify every single month. You never lose your rank. You have no time limits. There's no auto ship. You don't need an inventory. It pays daily, and you can sponsor people all over the world internationally. So this is not your traditional multi-level program. It's a true direct sale program, very similar to real estate, that allow you to open unlimited amount of franchises all over the world. In our business, there's 3 ways to earn a commission or an income. The first one is by making a direct sale. So you sell a product, you get a commission, exactly like real estate, selling cars, or any other product. Number 2 is with an override. So an override is a commission that you earn when someone else in your team makes a sale. And number 3, passive income. Passive income are usually achieved from 682 and above, and you start getting monthly and quarterly bonuses, but also those bonuses are based on production, and there's some requirement for you to earn those bonuses every single month. So Enagic uses an 8-point commission structure on all their products, and they have different products, different types of machine, shower unit, turmeric supplement, and many other products. And all of those products, they use the 8-point commission. Each product, based on which product you sell, you earn a different type of commission. In this specific example, we'll use the K8 model, which in my opinion is one of the best machines you can possibly get. So the price of the K8 is $5,480. And out of this price, the company pays 8 points. Each point is worth $351 for a total of $2,808 commission. The commission structures work this exact same for every single person in this company. So when you first start, you are what we call a 1A, a 1-point agent, which means on your first 2 direct sales, you will earn $351 and $351. On your 3rd direct sale, you're already getting promoted. You are now a 2-point agent, which means you earn 2 points of commission for every direct sale that you do, which means $702 for every K8 from now on. So let's say you sold 3 machines to Matt, Bob, and Mike. You will earn a commission of $351, $351, and $702. So this is what we call linear income. So you sell a product and you earn a commission, exactly like real estate or selling cars or any other product. That's why we call this direct sales. So the company also allows you to earn what we call override, which means a commission earned by someone else in your team making a sale. So let's go back to the previous example where you sold 3 machines to Matt, Bob, and Mike. And Mike was your 3rd sale, which means you earned $702 in commission. So now you have a $702 franchise lane, which means every sale that Mike or his downline will produce will generate you $702 in commission. So let's say Mike sells 5 sales. He will earn $351, $351, $702, $702, $702. That's his commission, like when you first started. But because Mike is in your 2-point franchise lane, you will also earn 5 overrides of $702 each. 702, 702, 702, 702, and 702. That's your override commission. Isn't that amazing? That's the magic of this business. Once you achieve 10 group sales, which means the total of your direct sale plus your indirect sale. So let's say you sold only 3 machines and below you they sold 7. Now you have 10 group sales. It could be 5 direct, 5 indirect, it doesn't matter, as long as you have 10 group sales. On the next direct sale, and that's how you promote yourself. You make a direct sale, you achieve the next rank. So sale number 11, it's a direct sale that you make, now you're a 3-point agent, which means you're now entitled to earn $1,053 for each direct sale. So let's say your 3A sale was to a guy named Bob. You earn $1,053. And let's say Bob makes 10 direct sales. Bob is really excited because he just started the business and he's earning 10 commissions already. 351, 351, 702, 702, 702, all the way to 10 sales. But because Bob now is in your 3-point franchise lane, you will earn an override of $1,053 10 times. That's $10,530 in overrides because someone else sold 10 machines. Is this crazy or what? And by the way, the company always pays from the bottom to the top, which means the first person that gets paid is the person that makes the direct sale, and then whatever points are left, they go up. This means that as the people below you grow in rank and they achieve higher rank, you will start earning less commission on their direct sales because they're taking the majority of the points. Once you have 20 group sales total in your organization, you now can get promoted again and you can become a 4-point agent, which means you will earn 4 times 351, which is $1,404 for each direct sale. And remember, Enagic is never taking away your rank. So once you accomplish a rank like a 4A, from that day on, every sale you will make, you will earn 4-point of commission, or if you go to the next rank, you even can get higher, but you never go back and you never have to restart from the beginning. With that said, the franchise that you previously opened, also they're not gonna change. So let's say you're a 4-point agent, but someone make a sale in your 1-point or 2-point franchise lane, you will earn 1 or 2 points. As you see, as a 4-point agent, already if you make 2 to 3 sales per month, that's a pretty decent part-time income, and you don't need to sell 1,000 products, right? Think about, let's say you have a full-time job and you're doing this very, very part-time. You share some videos, you share some products, you invite people to a presentation, and you sell 3 machines as a 4-point agent. That's $1,404, 3 times of extra income that you can potentially earn in this business. But the magic obviously happens when you find someone that actually wants to pursue the business. So let's say I'm a 4-point agent and I find a guy named Mark, and he buys the machine from me. I make $1,404. But now he wants to do the business. And let's keep low numbers. Let's say Mark only makes 5 sales. He's really excited. He makes 351, 351, 702, 702, 702. But now Mark is in my 4-point lane, which means his 5 sales will earn me 5 overrides commission, and each commission is gonna be of $1,404. I want you to imagine this for a second. Let's say you're working your business, you're working at your job, or whatever you're doing in your life, right? And you have someone in your 4-point lane that does 5 sales in 1 month. Not 1,000, not 3,000, 5 sales. That will generate you $7,020 in override. Tell me where else you can do that. And by the way, 98% of people who achieve the rank of 4A, they actually make it to the top rank. It's very hard to quit when you earn this type of commission. So let's keep going. Once you achieve 50 group sales, you become what we call 5A, 5-point agent. Now you earn $1,755 per sale. And just so you know, when I personally became a 5A, I only sold 8 machines directly, and that generated me 50 group sales. So you don't have to sell all the 50 machines if you don't want to, as long as you have 50 group sales in your organization. Now this is the magic of high ticket. Now you're a 5-point agent. So with 2 sales per month, you make over $3,400 in commission just with 2 sales. And it doesn't take you like 8 hours a day for 5 days a week to make 2 sales, but you can do this on a part-time basis if you want to. But the magic is always in finding people that actually want to do this business. Let's pretend my 5A sale is to a guy named Frank. He buys the machine from me, I make $1,755, and let's say Frank makes 10 sales. It could be in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, it doesn't matter. The commission is always the same. He will earn his commission, 351, 351, 702, 702, all the way to 10, but this time I'm a 5-point agent. So this time those 10 sales will generate me $17,550 in override commission. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know any other company that pays this high of commission on a product that no one has, the majority of people will eventually own, and there's easy financing for everyone. Once you achieve 100 group sales in your organization, you become what we call 6A. Now you earn 6 out of the 8 points. So 6 times 351 is $2,106 for one direct sales. So I always tell people, from 0 to 6A, you got your diploma. Now it's time to work. Because think about it, from now on, for the rest of your life, every single time you make a direct sale, you earn $2,106. But not only that, you open a franchise that is $2,106 in override, and you can open as many as you want, and there's never a go back. So from the moment you are 6A, for the rest of your life, you can open an unlimited amount of franchise, and each franchise not only will pay you $2,106 when you open, but it can generate you $2,106 in override every time you help one of your downline make a direct sale. So let's say you meet someone on Instagram, you're now a 6-point agent, they wanna purchase the device from you, and you earn $2,106 in commission. And let's say you teach this person how to make their first 3 sales very quickly. They get really excited because they earn right away $351, $702. But because you're a 6-point agent and that's your 6-point franchise lane, you will earn $2,106 3 times. $2,106, $2,106, $2,106 for a total of $6,318 in override. So that's your commission for someone that you just met online. So this business is crazy and it keeps getting better and better and better. So in a traditional network marketing company, let's say you want to make $10,000 in commission and you're selling products that are like $100 to $200, maybe $300. How many products would you need to sell in order for you to earn that $10,000 commission? It's doable, but it's very hard for the average person. Let's compare it with our business. It's a high ticket sale program where you earn $2,106 now per sale, which means you only need to make 5 direct sales to earn more than $10,000 in commission. That's the biggest difference between high-ticket network marketing and low-ticket network marketing. This means I don't have to sell thousands of products all over the world, but I only need 5 sales as a 6-point agent to earn my $10,000 commission. Once you become a 6A, you have the opportunity to earn a $3,000 title incentive bonus. You also unlock other type of bonuses for 6 months in a row based on your production and your team's production. But here it comes my favorite part of this compensation plan. If you want to achieve the next rank, which is called 6A2, you can only do it by helping others. So once you help 2 people in 2 separate legs achieve the rank of 6A, you become what we call 6A2. So now you earn a $6,000 title incentive and you start earning monthly and quarterly bonus based on your personal and team production. Once you help 2 people in your organization in 2 separate legs achieve the rank of 6A2, you become what we call 6A2-2. So now you earn a $12,000 title incentive and you have a slight increase on the monthly and quarterly bonus. And once you help 2 people achieve the rank of 6A2-2 in 2 separate legs, you become what we call 6A2-3. Now, this is one of the most wanted rank in this company because you earn a one-time $25,000 title incentive bonus. You get a $5,000 monthly award every single month as long as you're active based on some minimum requirements. And you also get monthly, quarterly bonus, and global sharing. After 6A2-3, there's many other rank, -4, -5, -6, -7, and -8. And to achieve those rank is always the same. You gotta help people in your organization achieve the previous rank. So for example, to be a -4, you need 2 people that hit -3. To be a -5, you need 2 people in 2 separate legs that are 6A2-4. To be a -6, you need 2 people that are -5, etc. And obviously, the higher you go, the higher bonus you get. But all those bonuses are always based on your team and your personal production. Remember, the only way to generate commission in this business is through a sale of a product. I think the reason why so many average people are achieving above average result in this company